Welcome back, everyone. Today we're doing trans Masc memes because I wanted to. Denny 700. Just watch. No, you can't become a hot guy like that. What about your chromosomes? Have you even read a biology textbook of Reno? Testosterone machine go brrr. Lilla Grand. The trans mindset. Masc. Being a woman? Yeah, nah. I like the flower gal. Friend inspired me to make this. I'm gonna do HRT. Okay. I'm back. Why do you look like me? I feel like if your friend changing gender starts looking a lot like you, then I take that as an ultimate sign of respect. Congrats, you're now a trans icon. Denny 700. He exists. I'm a guy with boobs. That can't exist. I exist. Huh? I mean, yeah. Deleted. Nothing like a good sip of tea. Shut the frick up. I am taking my boa juice. The chaotic bro. And I've officially run out of open vials and now have to actually ration my tea. Mulberry Sky. It should not make sense, but it does. Dress femme? No feminine. Only feminine Masc way. Mulberry Sky. When I come out, first thing I'm buying is a pair of those cargo pants with all the pockets. Wearing women's clothes? This is brilliant. But I like this. Definitely Cicerus. You'll never be a man. That is the appropriate response, yes. Educational son, literally called Real Man, Skateboarding Cow song. That's the gender who thinks Real Man is a trans allegory. I have my doubts, but you know what? Sure. If it makes you feel better, go for it. Kooky wrongdoer. New bottom surgery just dropped. Possible trigger. First River, which I probably just mispronounced, but has 4.7 stars. That's pretty good. First I had a vagina, and now I got a penis. I would love to know what that river did to cause that. Is it like that one show where the guy goes in and turns into a girl, but like the opposite? Is that what that is? I want to know, what did this river do? Definitely a human. This title says gay. Parents, if you wear that, it'll make you look like a boy. Me, yeah, I sure hope it does. E-double-O-O? Context, was listening to Real Man ASDF song again? For trans masks? If a skateboarding cow is a real man, so are you. Senior finance? Definitely a cis girl. I'm definitely a cis girl. I want to look like a girl. The girl I want to look like. I'm definitely a cis girl. I want to look like a girl. The girl I want to look like. Okay, well that one, like, just look at the colors. That is beautiful. I'm definitely a cis girl. I want to look like a girl. The girl I want to look like. The gay MB. Where are my femme soft trans boys at? Hot take. Trans boys are allowed to be soft and to like feminine things without it being a fetishization of trans men. Feminine trans boys who like to call themselves soft boy are just as valid as anyone else. Problem is when cis people assume that a trans boy / man is a soft boy ooh for the sole reason of them being trans. Like, I'm not soft because I'm trans, I'm soft because I'm soft. Yes, I completely agree. A trans Masc is just as valid as a cis Masc. In the same vein, a trans femme is just as valid as a cis femme. And a normal person who is abandoning all the gender binary is just as valid as anyone else. Something on Reddit. Heard you trans Masc like this for some reason. That's not the type of tea we usually go for, but I like tea like this too, so. Captain America. How it feels to go to a mandatory therapy sessions, they suggest everything besides agreeing to bottom surgery. Needs something. Oh, I know, like a new carrot. Like a new carrot. I think that's the only way YouTube will let me keep this one in, is if I call it that. Sudley Cooper. Like, who let them? I hate guys, because why do they get to be guys and I don't? Senior finance, gender envy versus me. those who give me gender envy, sad / introverted / grumpy, versus me IRL. I feel like this is the side effect less of gender envy specifically and more of how media has kind of romanticized being depressed and overly tired. Like, The Starving Artist is the easiest example where they've really romanticized this idea that barely taking care of yourself, constantly being exhausted, hating yourself is a great thing. Because a lot of characters that have that are just really fun and entertaining. But actually having to live that is a really bad thing. Does that make sense? Daddy Vic Vic, only women, quote unquote. Me, a trans man, explaining only women understand this meme to cis men. We appreciate your great knowledge. No post. Just thought this would be fun to post during Pride Month, also because I just want his vibes. Normal gender goals? Nah. Literally just dry bones. Based. I'm in. Azure 1, hear me out. That's the girl who thinks the honeybee is trans Masc. Hold on. Okay, hold on actually. I mean... Maybe. For context, I noticed the Honey Nut Cheerio mascot had a stinger, and I remembered that stingers are typically a female trait, so I may be onto something. Funny enough, it actually isn't a typically female trait, it's just only a female trait, so you might have a point. Vince the Gay Boy, trans mask version. Yes, this applies to trans masks too, don't forget about us, kinks. But if trans men really are men, then why don't they date each other? Trans mask every nanosecond? I mean, yeah. Bennett Fox, good for him. GTA 5 versus GTA 6 character models. The generational leap in graphics that has been made from one title to another is mind-blowing. I mean, I know it sounds like it's not that much time because it's the 5th century and the 6th century, but GTA 5 is old now. Like, it's a really old game nowadays. And I know a lot of people aren't happy to hear that, but it is. It is considered an old game. It holds up remarkably well, but it is an old game. He definitely looks happier now. You know what? He does. He does. Good for him. That's why it had to take so long for the game so he could fully transition. Unmodeled. Yeah. Average trans mask fit? Honestly, I see it. Even the hair. Especially the hair. Aaron Hollow. Transition goals. Trans guys be like, transition goals. Oh, heck yeah. I will never forget that Phoenix Wright is usually T14 and was once rated M. But Sonic's most edgy game, Shadow the Hedgehog, is E for everyone. That is hilarious to me. And it makes sense when you realize it's about murders. That's the whole point of the game. But my goodness, is it a silly one. Bennett Fox, I can fix him. Trans guys in need of a transition? Oh, they want you to. Vince the Gay Boy made a trans mask version of this meme. When you're presenting Masc, and you still get called ma'am. Alright, I'm head out. Lucia, hey Masc, new HRT item just dropped. Handle with care. If you invest in one cooking tool, this should be it. Do not buy this knife if you don't want these side effects. Number 1, your testosterone skyrocketing. Number 2, your wife won't be able to keep her hands off of you, which actually seems kinda dangerous when you're holding a knife. Number 3, your buddy's acting like groupies at your next cookout. Oh. Well, obviously we want the homies like that. Since this is reposted though from r/pointlessly gendered, like what? I can explain this really easily. It's not that the knife needs to be gendered. It's that there's this alpha man bullshit, really strong masculinity thing that tries to claim a bunch of stuff, including red meat, which is dumb for several reasons. But for some reason, they're very insistent that especially steak, like, belongs to them. Which, as dumb as that sounds, has led to people saying things like that cookouts and steaks being cooked are a manly thing that only men should do. And it's dumb, and I hate the sexism aspect of it, but I at least understand why this one was advertised this way, because I know people that would buy it because of this. So I can't even be mad at the advertisers so much as I am mad at the people that it actually works on for encouraging it. Does that make sense? I do kind of want this knife though. It has like a really pretty pattern. And it looks very nice. I don't think I'd cook with it though. It's kind of an awkward shape. Alright everyone, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll be seeing y'all next week, and I'm pretty happy with how this went. So, see you guys. I wish you all an absolutely fantastic life. And do all those YouTube stuff, like all that, because apparently every time I mention it, people do it a lot more, even though I'm pretty sure everyone already knows what those are because it's been this way for like 10 years now. Got the bell thing, but that doesn't really change me so much as it does what you see, so whatever. Hope you had a good week, and I wish you all an absolutely fantastic next week. Special thanks to Willow, our glass passenger.